Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In this short video, a quick unboxing of a brand new Apple Watch that I purchased. This is the Apple Watch Series SE and this is the Nike edition. I bought this particular watch because I think it's such a good value for money watch, and I also really like this Nike collaboration. I did own the Apple Watch SE previously. This is the 44mm version in space gray, but I really wanted actually to have the Nike edition, so I sold it, and here is the Nike edition. Now, why did I go with the SE and not with the 6? I don't use the Apple Watch on a daily basis, so for me this is like an extra. I usually wear analog watches, for example like this Seiko SKX013. I have a lot of mechanical watches, automatic watches, and you can find them on this channel. But here is the Apple Watch. So basically, in my comparison, I compared it to the Apple Watch Series 6, and for me the only key difference between these two devices are the fact that the SE has the S5 chip and the Series 6 has the 6th generation chip. So the Apple Watch Series 6 has slightly better performances compared to this one, the SE. And also the Apple Watch Series 6, it has improved sensors and capabilities. But all those things are not that interesting for me. All I want to use this watch for is to track my runs. And I think with the former sensor that is inside here, you know, it's good enough for me. Just to give you an example here with the 6, you do have that S6, that's the chip, and that's the latest. But the SE has the S5, and for me I think that's good enough. And if you look at the 6 here on the left, you can see it has a blood oxygen sensor, it has an electrical heart sensor, and a 3rd generation optical heart sensor. While the SE, it has a 2nd generation optical heart sensor, and also the 6 has the ECG app. So basically, if I go through the specs comparing the 6 to the SE, there is more similarities than differences. A key difference between these two watches is the 6. The display I think is always on, and the SE, it will go to sleep if you don't use it. So that's maybe the biggest difference. If you wear the watch, if you want the watch always to be on, then you should go I think with the 6. But if you don't mind like turning your wrist to activate it, or tapping the screen like so to activate it, then I think with the SE, yeah, you have plenty. There is such a huge price difference, I think, between these two watches, and I think the differences can be even bigger if you are based in Europe like myself. And as you can see, like there's so many options to choose from. But let's say we go with the space gray Nike edition. You can see that this one retails for $429, which is the Apple Watch 6 Nike edition with that Nike Sport Loop. Now let's have a closer look. $429 with the SE. And this one retails starting at $279. So that is a difference of quite a bit. Yeah, so here we have also the Nike edition. Let's have a closer look. So basically here I think we have the same setup. So this one retails for $309. So you're going to pay $120 more in the USA if you go for the Apple Watch 6. And for me, those features I think are not worth it. But I can't honestly tell you because I did not try out the 6. But I do think here in Europe the price differences are even more for that $120 price difference, which I think is going to be a bigger price difference here in Europe. See here the SE, it retails for 328 euros. Here the Apple Watch 6 Nike version 44mm 460. So that is a 130 euro difference, which yeah, is similar to the US actually. Anyways, I think I'll be very happy with this SE. This is the Nike edition. And let's have a closer look. But if you want improved features and don't mind spending $130 more, then definitely go with the 6. Of course, always go with the latest. So let's see what we have inside. We have two boxes. One is containing the Apple Watch and one is just containing this beautiful Nike band. It's called the Nike Sport Band, space black stainless steel pin. And here we can see how the strap or band can be connected to the watch. And there we have it. So this is the medium large band. This is the small medium. This is the top part of the band. It's one size. And you combine it with one of these bands that goes underneath. There's a small one and there's a larger one. So I'm going for the small one for my 6.3 inches wrist, and this is the setup. So that's the Nike, it's called the Sport Band, space black, and as you can see it has these perforated holes, allows for breathing. Nike logo, Apple Watch, yeah, here it reads small medium. The logos are the downward facing side, this faces up. Now, most importantly, this is the box containing the watch. There's the watch. Inside is this booklet reading Designed for Athletes by Apple and Nike. Here are some explanations of how the watch works. With the watch comes, I think this must be the charging cable. Again, I think beautiful package, very easy, beautiful. This is the charging cable. There is no brick, so you just gotta use this with your iPhone adapter or just plug it into your computer or laptop to charge it. Now here we have the watch. Again with some protection materials. So there we have it. As you can see, brand new. Beautiful color. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is the back. It reads Apple Watch SE, the Nike logo, 44mm. It has a ceramic case, 50 meters water resist, and Ion X glass. And here you can see that sensor that is going to measure all kinds of things, heart rhythm, so on and so forth. These are buttons you can press down for the strap to undo. Also on this side, there we have the digital crown. We have a, I think a microphone. And here we have a button. Also the crown you can press. Now I powered on the watch. And I think these are speakers. So let's slide in this band. There we go. And it clicks in. It was quite stiff actually. But let's try this one. Yeah. This one went much easier. Okay, there we have it. It is low battery, so we gotta charge it. In order to charge it, you get the charging cable and connect it to the back. It will connect magnetically. There's only one way to do it. I'm going to use that old-fashioned brick that came with my iPhone a long time ago. Just plug it in and put it in a power socket. And as you can see, the watch is charging. I'm going to set up the watch and I'll be right back. So there we have it, the Apple Watch synced to the iPhone. And this beautiful time of the day, 11:11. That's yeah, a beautiful time. Let's have a closer look. The Apple Watch is still connected with this charging cable to the power socket. And as you can see here, this is the sort of night stand mode, which shows you the date and time. And also right now you can see the Apple Watch is being charged. So on the top left you can see the amount of battery that is remaining. My wrist, they measure 6.3 inches. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm gonna put on the band like so. I think this is a good position. And then this part I'm going to tuck underneath there. And this band is very comfortable. Now it is a bit loose, as you can see here. I think I can make it one hole tighter. So that should be this one. And then I'm gonna tuck this material in that hole right there. So that is what it looks like. There we have it. And now I gotta press my passcode. And now the watch is enabled. As you can see right here, this is the current watch face. It measures my activity right here. It will indicate how many calories I burned, how much exercise I did. And I installed, or in the setup, I wanted to have these stand reminders. So if I'm sitting too long, I will get a notification to stand up. And here you can have a summary of past days, numbers of steps, distance, flights climbed. So there's also a meter inside that will measure the height. And here you can change your goals. My move goal is every day to burn 940 kilocalories and exercise 60 minutes a day, and have these stand goal. So every hour I want to stand up. Now this is just one way to work with this face. Notifications are coming this way. So if you swipe up, you can see notifications. So there's a Siri notification. Just bring Apple Watch close to your mouth and make your request. There's no need to press the crown or say, "Hey Siri." Yeah, so let's test how the Siri function. What is the current time in Sydney, Australia?
In Sydney, Australia, it's 21:16.
Yeah, so that is the Siri function. It's very useful. There's a UV and so on and so forth. If you want to change the face, you can just go to edit. You have digital time, you have analog. There's a whole bunch of functions. And the main difference here with the Nike edition is you have these watch faces that you won't find with the normal SE. So I think, yeah, this might be nice. Black. Yeah, so I like this dial because here you do have the options for complications. That's basically the apps that you can install. So what I like to see is activity. What I like to see is, let's say, breathe. What I like to see is I think just a date, and maybe something like a timer. And what are we gonna put there? Like a run club. Or maybe just a workout. Let's see. Weather, workout. I think this setup is pretty sweet. So here I have these this Breathe app, which I really like during the day. Sometime if I have a minute to kill, just breathe in and breathe out using this app. As you can see, breathe in and breathe out, and it will give you haptic feedback, so it will vibrate in and out. Really love this one. Here I can keep a closer look on my activity goals, so that's cool. Timers, I think, very useful. And then there's the calendar, which I really like in terms of keeping track of the day and date. And I might just change this up a little bit. Maybe timer here is more useful, which I use a lot. And then here goes the activity. I think this is pretty sweet. And here I might go with alarm, actually. I think I use alarm more than the Breathe app. So there we have it. I think a very nice setup this way. And here you can see a bunch of apps that are already installed here. And yeah, there are some things, for example, cycle tracking. Since I'm a male, I don't need it, so I can just delete it like so. Also this, can I delete this? I don't like all that stuff. Yeah, so a bunch of apps that are pre-installed, and I think it's absolutely beautiful piece. So that is the Apple Watch, the Nike Edition SE. For me, it's all about just reaching my activity goals, keeping track of the day and date. And actually, I think I'm about to wear both the Apple Watch and a analog watch at the same time. I wonder if that looks crazy or if it's accepted, and just tuck it underneath like a sleeve. I think you hardly notice it, but still I get these notifications, these reminders of yeah, health reminders to keep moving, to breathe, to stand up, so on and so forth. I really love this silicone strap. I think it's amazing. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section down below. I think a beautiful piece. Yeah, I will leave a link to my Amazon storefront where you can find beautiful products. Yeah, maybe the Apple Watch, if I can find it on Amazon, I will also include a link to this product. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon.